Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, and today, I know I've waited a little bit on this, as this kind of came around literally as I sat down to eat dinner. I realized that the Flyers made a signing. They signed defenseman Erik Gustafsson. No, that is not the former Erik Gustafsson as you know, which is on the screen now.
Top line is really toying with him in the offensive zone.
It's this Erik Gustafsson, the defenseman.
In the Sooner penalty, Gustafsson scores! It's a Chicago game winner for...
So again, I just kind of wanted to add that in there, which I thought was pretty funny. I don't even know if you even found it funny, but again, the Flyers, they signed defenseman Erik Gustafsson, coming off of his, pretty much a split year. I would like to call it. He played with two teams this year, Chicago and Calgary. He played 59 games in 1920 with Chicago, 7 with Calgary, so he played 66 games in total. Pretty rough year, but I will talk about the year before, his 18-19 season, which was very good. This year with Chicago, 59 games played, 6 goals, 20 assists, 26 points, and he was a -8. 7 games with Calgary, no goals, 3 assists, 3 points, -1. 18-19 though, 79 games played, 17 goals, 43 assists for 60 points. He was a -6 that year. The Blackhawks were not that good. He had 4 power play goals and 18 power play points in 18-19 as well. He was also 6th in scoring as a defenseman. That's very good. That is very good. As Chuck Fletcher had said, 65 point defenseman, he said 65 point because Ghost had 65 points in 17-18, but, that kind of goes to his point. 60 point defensemen are not very easy to come by, and the thing is he had a pretty rough 1920. I think he will bounce back, but if you don't know anything about Gustafsson, he's 28 years old, as of NHL.com, he's listed at 6 foot, 197 pounds. He's around 6 foot, 200 pounds. Pretty solid size. He's not the greatest defender. He's not terrible, but he's more of an offensive defenseman. Can definitely play top 4 minutes. If anything, I would honestly have to think that he is a guy that the Flyers will definitely use more on the power play and things like that. I'm not 100% sure if that will be the first unit or the second unit. That is one thing we will have to see as we get closer and closer to the season. But again, as of this contract, this leaves the Flyers with 5.6 in cap space right now. So it's a 1-year deal, $3 million. What does the 1-year deal mean? To me, the term means more than the money, because again, the Flyers, they have a little bit of cap space to spend, and the term meaning only a 1-year deal, that means he is exempt from expansion and that he will be left for Seattle, and the Flyers do not have to protect him because it's a 1-year deal. So that's definitely a bonus. He can definitely play a top 4. The one thing is with him is that you get, I look at this as something where it is like, I like the signing. I don't necessarily look at it as something that's like this, big thing, because again, it's hard to find a Niskanen replacement, and it's not like the easiest thing in the world, and especially because again, Fletcher had hinted at that it's not like the easiest thing in the world to sign a guy that can come in and just replace Matt Niskanen, because not many guys are like Matt Niskanen. As I talked with Niskanen before, Niskanen is a guy who is a no-maintenance kind of guy. You do not need to tell Niskanen anything. He will just do it. And that is very hard to come by in the NHL. Now, Gustafsson is not going to be a Niskanen replacement, but the one thing is he's left-handed. He likes to play on the right side. He has before. So that's definitely something that is definitely looked at in favor of this signing, is that he can play that right side. And as I said, the Flyers still have some more wiggle room with cap, and a flat cap to have 5.6. Now the thing is that this was looked at as something where, you have a good amount now of cap, and it was also looked at as something where this wasn't it. The Flyers looked like that they were, it was rumored from a couple guys, from Eklund, as many of you know. Some people kind of think that he kind of is wrong and just says rumors for rumors and whatever, but anyway, he had said that this was a 1 of 3. You know how people make those threads on Twitter? It'll say 1 of 2 if they're typing another tweet because you run out of characters. Well, that's kind of what this was looked at, but he didn't do it like that. He just had 1 of 3. And then there was a tweet from David Pagnotta from the fourth period saying that the Flyers were looking at something, and they were looking at another UFA defenseman coming down the pike. Now, when I read that, I kind of thought, what does that mean? And I thought about it. I was like, does that mean the turnpike? Like, literally, like, the road, the turnpike. So, literally, I was thinking, okay, UFA defenseman, I start flicking through teams. I'm like, Zdeno Chara? I was like, could the Flyers be getting Zdeno Chara? I was like, that would be amazing. Like, if the Flyers got Chara, that would be unreal. That is one thing I will say, and I would absolutely love that. I mean, just think of it. Having Chara mentor a guy like Provorov, Myers, Sanheim. Oh, my God, that would be great. And again, that would just be amazing. So, again, it definitely is something. It doesn't look like the Flyers are done. I believe they're most likely done for tonight, which is why I waited so long to post this video and make the video, as it's now 7:38 as I'm recording this. Also, the second take, because my mother walked in. But, again, I like the signing. Let me know what you guys think below on it. I think it's a very good addition to this Flyers team. We'll have to see how the Flyers use Gustafsson on that power play and things along those lines as we get closer to the season. But remember, guys, podcast articles, those links are on my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.